Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're gonna go ahead and explore another part of Indianapolis, and this is Beech Grove. I am actually on the south side of Indianapolis, and this is like off Thompson Road, and we're gonna sort of like explore this place from here. Forgive me, my windshield is really dirty, but we're gonna try to explore. We're gonna go back to the main Beech Grove town, but we're just starting out here on the south side. A lot of this area is fairly like recently developed. The new Starbucks over there, the gas station, this Kroger didn't used to be there. I think Kroger was on the other side of the street. Okay, let's do something with the windshield because it's not looking good. All right, this is Thompson Road, and we're gonna take this all the way to the other side of this town. We'll probably take Emerson because we don't really want to go to like some of the smaller streets. But this is we're approaching Emerson and Thompson. Yeah, so this might be a familiar area for some of you. Again, this little strip mall, that's where Marsh used to be. For those of you who have been around this area for a while, or those of you who used to live here, that used to be Ponderosa right there, but now it's Juicy Seafood. All right. So Beech Grove is a very interesting place, in my opinion, because it is sort of, it has this strange history. And yet it's kind of, I don't know, it's like one very independent town. Oh, it used to be. And I think actually Beech Grove qualifies as a city due to its population. But it is part of the Indianapolis metro. There's a lot of connection between the city and Indianapolis. And Beech Grove, I think, at one point used to be away from Indianapolis in the sense that Indianapolis used to be smaller, but the city just grew all the way around Beech Grove. Yeah, so Beech Grove has its own schools, has its own police department. I think their fire department just recently merged with the IMPD, which is Indianapolis Metro Police Department. And Beech Grove is known for some good things, but it's also known for some bad things. And this is one of the most notorious Walmarts in Indianapolis. One of the few. So this Walmart right there, a lot of things happen. And you'll be surprised, like this area here is very developed, it's very modern. Things are really cool here, except for right there, that Walmart. Yeah, very interesting characters at that Walmart. But again, Walmart has a reputation all over the place. So that part there, what I just passed back there, is part of Beech Grove. Like if you go south of Thompson Road, it's Indianapolis. I mean, I didn't map out these streets. But yes, so Beech Grove, oh look, they are doing something right there. They're putting in a new gas station. Finally, because that gas station there was just was in a very weird place. I just hope I don't get pulled over because I tell you what, Beech Grove police don't play around, man. So I remember I used to see this, somebody used to tell me back then that the police department here was featured in some like Cops. Is there a TV show called Cops? Yeah. Anyways, here we go. There's some special places here. You see the Huntington Bank sign right there to the right? That's very important to see that and just sort of take it in, because that was my very first bank account I opened was with Huntington. I don't know how many times I've been to that Taco Bell. Because, back in the day, Taco Bell seemed to be, I felt like, was the cheapest thing you can find, especially if you're a college student, man. Things can be expensive out there. All right. There's a little shopping complex to the right. Churchman Plaza. I have not been there much. I think I've stopped there maybe at Dollar General because I had to. Oh, look at that. There used to be like what is that? Is that Salvation Army used to be there? Like one of the thrift stores, but now it's a Family Dollar and Family Tree. Interesting. Some guy's already on his motorcycle. I don't blame him. Today is 60 degrees. It's still winter, by the way. It's we are on our last week of February. But surprisingly, after all those cold days, we have some nice weather. So everybody's gonna be out and about this afternoon, and there are potholes everywhere. That's going to be crazy. All right, so this is Beech Grove. This is more like the Beech Grove city center. Amtrak facilities right there. I am going to turn on the main street. Should I? Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the main street because Beech Grove is a small town. I don't wanna have to drive every single street, but so I know Beech Grove because I used to live really close to Beech Grove, just north of here, and I came to Beech Grove all the time for different things. See, here's the police department right there, and it looks like right next to the police department there was the fire department, right? I hope you can see. This is basically the main street. It gets busy, especially on weekends. I think it still gets busy. In the summer, people are out and about. It's a nice little place. They have boutique shops. They have tattoo stores. They have all kinds of things. Man, it's nice and quiet. It's just nice and quiet today. Just nice and quiet. And they definitely have restaurants. They definitely have restaurants in Beech Grove. But it's been a while. It's been a while since I've been out here. There used to be a big hospital, and I witnessed as they were demolishing that. And I don't know what's there. I don't know if they built something else there or what. Hey, you got some Mexican restaurants here. Mexican food is amazing. Even if it's like Americanized version of Mexican food, still amazing. That's the best food out there in my opinion. All right. Yeah, this is it basically. I mean, that's your downtown Beech Grove. And Beech Grove, they do put a little fireworks show on July 4th or July 3rd, which is nice. Because you can just take your kids there, take your family. It's not too crowded. It's really nice. Yeah. I used to walk here, man. Before I had a car, I used to walk. That's their library, right? That building over there is the library. There's a school here. Yeah, that library, I used to walk to that library all the time. Like, all the time. All right, let's see if this light would change. I'm trying to be super careful because I know the police here in Beech Grove. Yep. I just saw a police car back there. They don't play around, man. They don't play around. Yeah, but I used to come to this library. It's a nice place. We used to park on this right here on the side of the street. That's where we used to park because there's like a football field right there. We used to walk there just to exercise. Yeah. Well, we got 13th Avenue, North 13th Avenue and Main Street. That's where we're right now. I cannot believe how quiet it is. You hear that? I mean, you can hear the sounds of the cars, but it's so quiet. You'd think you were out in the country. It is so quiet. All right, there's another shopping complex back here, I guess if you wanna call it that. CVS, right this corner of 17th Avenue and 17th and Main Street. There used to be, for those who know Beech Grove very well, there used to be a music store right there, right where there's a like Metro or something. I bought my first piano from that place on a lay-by, so I had to make payments until I got it, and I think it was like $600. Oh wow, there's a new building out here. Yeah. You see that building over there, the tall building? That's where the hospital was, but there was a bigger section of the hospital that got demolished. Okay. Yeah, this is Beech Grove. Alright, I guess I'm gonna let them go. Jaywalking. Okay. Oh, let's see. Not much. Alright, so this is almost like leaving Beech Grove. Now, it goes all the way, I think Beech Grove goes all the way to Keystone, but we're not gonna go that far. Almost witnessed an accident there. So we're gonna go to those flashing lights and then we'll turn around, because this is mostly residential. One thing Beech Grove is known for is it's known for its tiny houses. Some of these houses are really, really small. I mean, not on this side obviously, but some houses here are very, very small. Right. We're gonna turn right here. Yeah, this is still Beech Grove. Oof. Sorry, the sun is just so bright. Yeah, I'm not familiar with this part. I mean, I know of this part, but I like this building. Looks like apartments. It looks fairly new, so I don't know if it was built in recent years or what. But you know, when I lived around Beech Grove, guys, it was like back in what year was it? Like 2010, 2011, 2012. So it's been a long time. It's really been a long time. But I just like how it's kind of, you know, it's kind of quiet. But it depends on who you're talking to, because I think the area has changed quite a bit. There's a lot of crazy activity going on in Beech Grove, especially at night. And I also know there's a big substance abuse problem in Beech Grove. But that can be said, you know, about a lot of American small towns, big cities. You know, it happens, man. It happens. All right. So we are back to sort of like back where we were not too long ago. But what we're trying to do right now is to go. We want to go towards that hospital where it used to be a hospital, and then we'll go back, cut through the main street, and then take a different route back. That way we go by the park, and then that would wrap it up. That would be all of Beech Grove in a nutshell. All right, let's do this. It's a big Catholic church right there. So what else we have? Nice American flag. Alright, so instead of going this way first, I'm gonna go a little bit north just to kind of show you, because this is gonna be mostly residential, but the hospital was right here. This area here was a hospital. It looks like they have I don't know, because that was the parking garage, but that building on top of the parking garage, I'm guessing that was something. And it looks like maybe it is something now. I'm just not sure what it is. But yeah, Franciscan Hospital used to be right there. It's a nice little neighborhood. Oh, it's a free couch. You want a couch? There's a free couch back there. Okay. All right. We're gonna turn. This is 13th Avenue. Yeah, Beech Grove has avenues, I guess, and they are numerically named. Okay. So here's Albany. We're gonna keep going straight. Not much going on that way. I take this. Oh, there's the field again. Man, I had so much fun training there back in the day. Alright. We're just passing Main Street. And we're gonna take this all the way, because eventually we want to get it back on the freeway, because I have to go somewhere, and I'm gonna have to go to the northeast side of Indy. But yeah, here we go, guys. I used to walk here, like a long distance. I kid you not, just walking. That's the park over there. I think that's where they do their fireworks. Sorry, it's too bright. It looks nice. Beech Grove still looks nice, especially in the summer, when everything is green. It looks nice. All right, I'm gonna take 11th Avenue. No, that's not it. What is it? So I used to walk here, but I want to take just a quick little trip on that road, just for memories. Used to jog, walk almost every day. I would walk from my apartment to all the way to downtown Beech Grove. All right, yes, 9th Avenue. Here's 9th Avenue. Not a whole lot other than just residential, but I like the fact that the road is wide open, and I was able to stay on the sidewalk and not bothered by any traffic. But I used to run here, not just jog, but run, because I needed to, man. Like back then I had major issues, not to say that those issues are all gone, but yeah, back then and I was much younger, so I had a lot of energy. So I would run. I didn't do what the old lady's doing. You see that lady there? That's not what I did. But yeah, I would go all the way. I was using this app where I was able to track my calories and all of that stuff. Wow. Just memories. I know there's a school out here. There's the school. And this little hill here, man, killed me. Oof. It killed me. But I want to show you a little place, not very far from here. I want to show you that place because it was just so special. That place was so special to me because that was where I got my first apartment. My very, very first apartment in 2011. Sawmill. So I walked from that stadium, from the stadium all the way to the apartment. So it was quite a distance, right? It was quite a distance. Redfern, I remember Redfern. I couldn't even say that back then. Like, it was just so hard to say Redfern. All right, so we're taking this. Wow, I remember all these apartments because I used to walk around here. I remember these apartments. I remember being jealous of these houses because sometimes when you live in an apartment, you start thinking that, man, it would be nice to live in a house instead of an apartment. But realistically, though, and financially, that's not always the case. It just depends on who you're talking to. Yes, Redfern. So technically what's happening here is that I have crossed into Indianapolis. Like these, actually, I don't know. I think this is now part of Indianapolis. But I'm just going to do a little drive in my former neighborhood. And then we will continue with Beech Grove. Yep. There's Sherman Drive. And I didn't even have a bicycle, you know what I mean? So here we go. Here we go. So the very first place, I was working with these guys that lived on that first unit. Excuse me. The second floor. That's where I stayed, and I didn't even have a bed. So I slept on the floor. And yeah, Sawmill. Yeah, it was sort of special, you know. Your first is always special. But I'm gonna show you where I moved in once I got my own apartment, because I was living right here with some guys, and I just decided, you know what, instead of trying to go elsewhere, and I didn't have a car. I was like, I'm just gonna go ahead and get myself an apartment right here. And sure enough, I did. 3724. Oh my goodness. It's been years since I've been here. You see that 3724, the second floor, those first two windows from the left, the two windows on the second floor. That's like 1, 2, those two. That was my unit. That was my first apartment. That's where part of my American story basically started. Right there. Kid-free, just me and my wife, you know. And years later, now, like, our kids are almost grown. But anyways, I just wanted to show you that. That's all. All right, let's get back to the main road. He used to catch the bus right here. And by the time I lived at the apartment, we did have a vehicle. I was always jealous of the neighborhood, this neighborhood back there, because they had very nice houses. All right. So we're going back. Actually, I'm gonna go straight this time. So this is Indianapolis, but we're gonna get right back to Beech Grove. And we're pretty much gonna get back to where we started, guys. Back to where we started. And we will get out of here. We'll get out of here, man, you know. Still a nice place. Still a nice place, especially if you choose to live here. It has some crazy history, I can tell you that. And I didn't really want to mention that on this video because, yeah. Even though I'm talking and whatnot, I just still want you to just take this in and make the memories you want to make, and, you know. Oh, by the way, this was one of the worst intersections ever, so I'm glad they made this roundabout. It was so bad. So I'm glad to see there's a roundabout. And Shelby Street, no, that's not Shelby Street, but Shelby something. Shelby Road? I think it's Shelby Road. Shelbyville Road. I was like, Shelby Road? Yeah, Shelbyville Road. Alright. So we'll be back. This is Thompson. And practically we are back in Beech Grove. Beech Grove. And I don't know where the name comes from. I can guarantee you there's no beach here. Because it's not even like beach, like, you know, the water, the sand. It's Beech. So who knows, maybe that's after, it was named after somebody whose last name was Beach. I don't know. But yeah, so 9th Avenue, back to Beech Grove. And I don't know, these houses on the right, or this land on the right, may still be part of Indianapolis. I'm not 100% sure, but I can tell you, like, everything on the left is Beech Grove. Everything on the left is Beech Grove. Well, I appreciate you guys sticking out with me, just going on this memory lane drive. And for those of you who don't know this place, you know, this probably was a chance for you to just kind of look around and see what you think about this area. Oh, right here, there's always a guy riding a bicycle. Like, he'll be sitting on the handles and just going in circles. I always thought it was interesting. It looked like he was selling something, but I don't know what he was selling. So we are back to Emerson and Thompson. So we're gonna go back north, and then we'll probably end the video somewhere there. I might just swing by the Walmart area, Lowe's, because actually I want to get something from Lowe's. Not Walmart. There's no way I want to go to Walmart. Not that Walmart. I mean, by the way, I do sometimes find myself having to stop by there because, you know, just because there are issues at that Walmart doesn't mean there are issues all the time. But the problem with these places is that no one should be getting shot and killed at a grocery store. You know, come on. We can do better than that. So I'm gonna make a turn. Oh, so many potholes. So many potholes. You know what? I'm just gonna go straight. I'm gonna go straight and turn at the next light. See, I do not care for that Walmart, but across the street there's a Starbucks. I go to that Starbucks a lot. A lot. Maybe a little too much. Due to my line of work, I find myself having to meet with clients at places like Starbucks. So, all right. Now we're leaving Beech Grove. Thanks, guys, for sticking around with me. This is still part of Beech Grove, but now we're headed back to the northeast side. We are getting on 465, but I wanted to do this quick video or this little clip here showing you what's out there. And of course there's a truck blocking, but that's where, if you want to go bowling, there's a place to take your children. I always forget the place. Family fun times or whatever it's called. It's back there. Perhaps we could have gone that way, but I didn't really think that was necessary. But this is still Beech Grove here. There's still Beech Grove on I-465. But once you go past that, what is it? Arlington, I believe it's Arlington. Once you pass Arlington, then you're done with Beech Grove. You're back to Indianapolis. So thank you again for sticking with me and watching this video. If you've made it this far, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so we can bring more content. And until next time, peace.